This is Sarah. She is a teacher in medical education. The learning outcomes of her course aim at comprehensive medical competence. Her students should be able to competently make diagnoses and initiate appropriate treatment by the end of their training. To achieve this goal, Sarah designs her teaching as practically as possible. She applies problem-based learning and runs a skills lab. Also important to know, the final exam is conducted nationally, as a written test, mostly with multiple-choice questions. Despite her great commitment, Sarah is disillusioned. Participation in problem-based learning sessions and the skills lab is rather low. Many students are frequently absent, and even the exam results are barely satisfactory. What is going wrong here? Is it really the student's fault? Probably not, because there is a fundamental mismatch between the learning outcomes and the assessment. The goal are practical skills, but what is tested is mainly theoretical knowledge, and with multiple choice, often just isolated facts. The result? Students align their learning with the exam and neglect important, practice-oriented learning opportunities. This issue is described by the concept of constructive alignment, significantly developed by John Biggs. Constructive alignment means a course is well designed when the learning outcomes, the learning environment, and the assessment are consistently aligned. The learning outcomes describe the intended competencies, the learning environment promotes exactly these competencies, and the assessment validly measures them. In our example, this alignment is disrupted. The assessment does not test what is actually supposed to be learned, and it doesn't fit the learning environment either. Other mismatches are also possible. For example, if students only attend lectures, even though practical skills are the focus. How can the principle of constructive alignment be implemented in Sarah's case? The solution is simple. The assessment must be aligned with the learning outcomes. If medical skills are the goal, then this must also be validly assessed. Specific exam formats have been developed in medical education. For example, the circuit exam, where concrete practical skills are tested at various stations. Such assessments create strong incentives for students to actually engage with the practice-oriented learning environment and get actively involved. At the end of the design process, it's always worthwhile to check the alignment in the educational design. Ask yourself, does the design follow the principle of constructive alignment? Are the learning outcomes competence-oriented? Does the learning environment promote these competencies broadly and deeply? And does the assessment check exactly these competencies, formatively and summatively? The tool myScripting supports you with this. It analyzes the quality of constructive alignment and gives feedback on whether and to what extent the learning outcomes are covered by the learning environment and assessment. Try out myScripting.